Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Simply Lovely Living. Today I will show you how I transformed a regular vase into this high-end aged vase that you see here. Now there are a lot of ways to do this. Some people use chalk to give it that aged look. Other people like to use actual mud to give it like the perfect texture. But I'm going to show you how you can easily do it using just regular paints and some household ingredients that you probably already have. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Okay, so this is the vase that I'm working with, and as you can see, it does already have some texture to it. If yours does not, then I do suggest maybe sanding it down and adding some texture spray before you begin. Also, if you have bright colors, you might want to also consider priming it to give it a blank canvas, so to speak. Okay, so first I'm doing a mixture of this chalk paint that I got at Walmart with baking soda to thicken it up and create a more textured look and feel for my vase. Once your mixture is ready, just simply apply this to your vase using a large paintbrush. I'm just going to paint the inner rim on top because I will be adding florals to this vase, but if you're leaving your vase or your vessel completely empty, then I definitely suggest painting the inside completely. As you can see here, before this first coat dries, I did go back with a brush to kind of just dab some extra texture and give it this more porous look. This is what it looks like after the first coat. Now, we are going to give it a second coat using more random brush strokes and dabbing motions to keep creating more texture. Using this dabbing motion with a brush, as you can see here, really does make a huge difference. Just little by little, go around your vase and keep doing this until you have the desired look. In this lighting, you can definitely see how I am creating more bumps and pores on the vase using this motion with the brush. Okay, so now that our vase has the base color applied along with some texture that we have already created, it's time to give it that aged look. And for this, we are going to mix some more acrylic paints until we get the color that we desire. And then we're going to use a mixture of flour and cinnamon to add a little bit of a dry look. We don't want it to look like we painted this on, we want it to look like it just happened over time. So this paint mixture actually happened to be way too dark for my taste, so I did end up lightening it up a lot. I used some white from this little paint set that I got, which I will be linking below, and I will let you guys know all of the paint colors that I used. But anyways, the white was not enough. I thankfully had extra white acrylic paint on my hands, and I used that to lighten it up a lot more. And as you can see, I actually did go back here and just put some more of that gray paint on there to cover up some of those really dark brown spots that I didn't like. Also, I didn't like the look that the round brush was giving it, so I ended up putting it on with just a regular napkin. I did use that round brush later, and I'll show you how. So once I finished applying the brown paint mixture, I did make a gray paint mixture, and I kept putting that all over the vase using the flower technique as well. because I felt like this gave it a more subtle look and it gave it just a more realistic aged look. It did darken up the vase a little bit, but I like it so much more. I wanted to create even more subtleness. Now, you don't have to do this extra step if you don't want to, but I did go ahead and use that round brush that I told you about, and I barely have any paint on here at all. It's like mostly completely dry, and I'm really pushing it on there and just giving it a little bit of a more blended look. First, I used the brown, and then again I went back with the gray. Once I was happy with the look, I just let it dry completely and applied this matte finishing spray. Just follow the instructions on the can, making sure to keep it 9 to 12 inches from the vase and applying it in a left to right motion. I did go ahead and give it a second coat after 2 minutes per the instructions on the can. And once that was completely dry, it was ready to display.
I hope you guys like this video. I know that I absolutely love the way that this turned out. It is a project that I have been wanting to do for a very long time, and I'm so glad that I finally did it. I got the high-end base look that I wanted without having to spend hundreds, so that's definitely a plus. Now, if you like this method, please leave me a comment below, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.